She bought him a gift, and he broke her heart with 8 words. Not loud words, not cruel in the way that you would think or expect, but the kind that echo in your head long after they're spoken. Annie hadn't bought her husband anything in a while, not because she didn't want to, but because every time she tried, it just went wrong, didn't work out. Still, when she saw this sweater, something in her said, this one will be different. It wasn't extravagant. It wasn't even a risky buy. The color was deep forest green, the exact shade she had once heard him say that he really loved. She imagined it on him in the cool months ahead, and just for a second, she thought, maybe this will make him smile and look at her with some love and affection. Her daughter Bella agreed, and when her small face lit up, that's all Annie needed to see. She bought it, took it home, and waited for the right moment to give it to him. When she did, she told him she had a surprise for him. She handed him the bag. She had it fixed up really cute, her heart lifting just a little at the thought of him opening it. He reached in, pulled out the sweater, and held it up. And then the 8 words, "You did not keep the receipt, did you?" It landed like a stone in her chest. No thank you, no smile, no thought that she cared and thought about him that day. She nodded quickly, brushing it off, but the tag stayed on, the sweater stayed in the back of the closet, and something in her, the part that hoped for his approval, just moved further out of reach. If you've ever been there, then you know it's never about the sweater or whatever it is. It's about the dismissal. It's about how you can put thought, care, and love into something and have it reduced to nothing in a simple sentence. Moments like that are really training, don't you think? Training you not to try anymore, training you to second guess every instinct that you have. You know, and the cruelty that goes along with it is just so quiet. It's not the kind that anybody can see. And if you try to explain it, someone might say, well, I guess he just didn't like the style or the color. This kind of slow dismantling changes a person. It teaches you to scan every situation for risk. It makes you wonder if your love is somehow wrong or inconvenient. Little by little, the part of you that once gave so freely, it just starts to go quiet. This one's for you. If you've ever stopped yourself from doing something kind because you knew it wouldn't be received well, or at least you were afraid that that was going to happen. If you've ever hidden a gift or an idea or a part of you because you couldn't bear to have it crushed, it's for the survivor who still has an instinct to create beauty, to bring joy, but learn that joy can be punished so easily. It's for the person who hears their own voice saying, don't bother trying because you're just going to get hurt and everything's going to be ruined. There was never anything wrong with the way that you loved. The flaw was never in your gift or in the way you offered it. The flaw was in the person who couldn't or just wouldn't receive it. You deserve to give freely and without fear. You deserve to have your love met with care, not with contempt. And if you're still learning that, if you're still trying to reclaim that part of yourself, know this. Every time you let yourself try, even in the smallest way, you're proving that they didn't take that from you. Not forever. Annie's story exists so we can talk about the things that don't leave marks on the skin, but they do cut into our hearts. For the moments that rewrite how we see ourselves, kind of one small hurt at a time. I'm Kyle Hackley, attorney, author of Undercurrent, and the host of the Are You Annie podcast. Annie is more than just a character in my book. Her truth belongs to every survivor who's ever had to fight for their own voice. She's the reason that this podcast was started, but you're the reason it continues. I want you to know that you are so much stronger than you ever believed. You are a warrior against narcissistic abuse. And I want you to be tenacious and never, ever give up on what's important to you. Until next time, know that I honor your truth and that you're not alone. You're not alone in this space. Thanks for being here, and thank you so much for staying till the end, because I know you're here. And until the next episode, I want you just to take such good care of yourself, and I will see you very soon. Bye.